Hi friends, welcome to Sindhu English. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம சேனல்ல PG TRB Education and Methodology Unit 2 100 questions பார்க்க போறோம். The topic is Philosophical and Sociological Foundations of Education. First subheading Philosophical Foundations of Education. First question. What is the branch of philosophy that studies the nature of reality? The answer is metaphysics. Ontology is a sub-branch of which philosophical field? The answer is metaphysics. Which branch of philosophy deals with the theory of knowledge? Epistemology. Axiology primarily focuses on study of values. Which school of thought emphasizes the supremacy of ideas and mind over matter? Which school of thought emphasizes the supremacy of ideas and mind over matter? The answer is idealism. Next question. Naturalism in education is primarily associated with learning through nature. Realism in education focuses on scientific knowledge and objective reality. Pragmatism in education emphasizes learning by doing. Who among the following is a proponent of idealism? Plato. Which Indian philosopher emphasized the man-making education? Vivekananda. Rabindranath Tagore's educational philosophy is influenced by naturalism. Gandhi's concept of basic education is influenced by idealism. J. Krishnamurti emphasized which aspect in education? Self-awareness. Aurobindo's educational philosophy focuses on integral education. Which Western philosopher introduced the concept of kindergarten? Froebel. Rousseau's educational philosophy is aligned with naturalism. Maria Montessori's educational approach emphasizes child-centered learning. John Dewey is associated with which philosophy? Pragmatism. Plato's educational philosophy is rooted in idealism. Epistemology emphasized which aspects in education? Child-centered education. Bertrand Russell advocated for education that promotes critical thinking. Froebel's educational model is known as Keil-Howe. Which philosopher criticized formal education and emphasized the natural growth? Rousseau. Tagore Santiniketan is an example of naturalistic education. Vivekananda believed education should foster spiritualism. Aurobindo's integral education includes the development of body, mind and spirit. Gandhi's 3H formula in education refers to head, heart and hand. Krishnamurti's philosophy rejects traditional authority. Dewey's educational approach emphasizes learning by doing. Montessori method is known for self-directed learning. Which philosophy advocates a teacher-centered curriculum? Idealism. Teacher-centered curriculum, idealism. Naturalism in education is opposed to spiritualism. Realism in education condemns அப்படினா எதிர்ப்பு தெரிவிக்கிறது. Realism in education condemns cramming for exams. Pragmatism in education condemns enforced discipline. Pragmatism in education condemns enforced discipline. Who said education is the manifestation of perfection already in man? Who said education is the manifestation of perfection already in man? The answer is Vivekananda. Tagore's educational philosophy emphasizes learning in nature. Gandhi criticized which type of education? Gandhi criticized which type of education? Colonial. Froebel's philosophy includes free self-activity. Dewey equated the schools with communities. Plato's doctrine of eternal form is a part of idealism. Sociological foundations of education. Socialization in education refers to learning the social norms. Social stratification in education relates to hierarchical social structures. Social stratification in education relates to hierarchical social structures. Social mobility through education means changing social status. Social justice in education emphasizes equal access to education. Social change in education is driven by societal needs. Social change in education is driven by adapting to societal needs. Who is considered the father of sociology? Who is considered the father of sociology? Comet. Max Weber's contribution to sociology includes. Max Weber's contribution to sociology includes bureaucracy. Karl Marx's sociological perspective focuses on. Karl Marx's sociological perspective focuses on class struggle. Emily Durkheim emphasized social solidarity. Herbert Spencer's sociology is associated with. Herbert Spencer's sociology is associated with social Darwinism. Paulo Freire's educational philosophy is known as. Paulo Freire's educational philosophy is known as critical pedagogy. Critical pedagogy. Education for international understanding promotes global cooperation. Education for international understanding promotes global cooperation. Peace education aims to foster. Peace education aims to foster conflict resolution. Value education focuses on moral development. Environmental education emphasizes. Environmental education emphasizes sustainable practices. Liberalization in education refers to. Liberalization in education refers to market-driven reforms. Privatization in education involves. Privatization in education involves private institutions. Globalization in education promotes. Globalization in education promotes global interconnectedness. Which UN Sustainable Development Goal (SDG) focuses on education? Which UN Sustainable Development Goal (SDG) focuses on education? SDG 4. Physical education primarily aims to promote. Physical education primarily aims to promote physical fitness. Gender perspectives in education focus on. Gender perspectives in education focus on equal opportunities. Commerce sociology is based on. Commerce sociology is based on positivism. Weber's concept of bureaucracy emphasizes. Weber's concept of bureaucracy emphasizes efficiency. Marx viewed education as a tool for. Marx viewed education as a tool for class oppression. Durkheim's concept of social solidarity is based on. Durkheim's concept of Social solidarity is based on collective consciousness. Paulo Freire criticized which educational model? Paulo Freire criticized which educational model? Banking model. Education for national understanding promotes. Education for national understanding promotes national unity. Peace education is rooted in. Peace education is rooted in non-violence. Environmental education aligns with which SDG? Environmental education aligns with which SDG? SDG 13. Liberalization in education often leads to. Liberalization in education often leads to market competition. Privatization in education may result in. Privatization in education may result in increased costs. Increased cost. Globalization in education encourages. Globalization in education encourages cultural diversity. SDG 4 aims to ensure. SDG 4 aims to ensure quality education. Physical education includes. Physical education includes motor skill development. Motor skill development. Gender perspective in education aims to reduce. Gender perspectives in education aim to reduce gender disparities. Gender disparities. Innovations and other educational themes. Innovations and other educational themes. Shantiniketan, founded by Tagore, emphasizes naturalistic education. Gandhi's basic education focuses on craft-based learning. Montessori's method is known for self-directed learning. Dewey's educational innovation emphasizes learning by doing. Froebel's kindergarten promotes free self-activity. Vivekananda's educational philosophy promotes spiritual and moral growth. Aurobindo's integral education aims to develop body, mind and spirit. Krishnamurthy's educational approach rejects traditional authority. Plato's educational system was designed for philosopher kings. Plato's educational system was designed for philosopher and kings. Rousseau's educational ideas focuses on natural development. Socialization in education helps students adapt to social norms. Social stratification in education may lead to inequality in access. Social mobility through education enables changing the social status. Social justice in education promotes. Social justice in education promotes equal access. Social change in education is driven by. Social change in education is driven by societal needs. Commerce positivism emphasizes. Commerce positivism emphasizes scientific inquiry. Weber's sociology highlights. Weber's sociology highlights bureaucracy. Marx's view on education focuses on class oppression. Marx's views on education focuses on class oppression. Durkheim's concept of education emphasizes societal solidarity. Paulo Freire's critical pedagogy promotes critical consciousness. Education for international understanding fosters. Education for international understanding fosters global cooperation. Peace education promotes. Peace education promotes conflict resolution. Value education emphasizes. Value education emphasizes moral development. Environmental education aligns with. Environmental education aligns with sustainable practices. Gender perspective in education aims to. Gender perspectives in education aims to ensure equality. Ensure equality. Okay friends, so I hope this video is useful to you. So next video la நம்ம unit 3 பார்க்கலாம். Thank you all.